morning. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Briget Boyle, and welcome to Wake Up Singing with me. Warm up your voice, unleash your voice. It's Thursday morning. Hard to believe that these weeks are just flying by. I come here every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. and I do a free vocal warm up for you and for me and my heart. Hopefully you are doing well today. If you have any questions or things you'd like me to cover or anything, you can just drop them in the chat and I'll do my best to address them as we're going forward. And yeah, I guess just want to say I'm the founder of Unleash Your Voice. Hey Betsy, nice to see you. I'm a vocalist with Keepga Women's Vocal Ensemble. I also sing with True Life Trio. And I'm a songwriter and write my own music. I have a website, brigetboyle.com, and run a record label. I do a lot of things, and but kept myself very busy during the pandemic, and these morning warm-ups have been a real highlight of my time in quarantining. So hopefully you all are staying healthy and safe out there. And why don't we just get started by putting your hand on your chest, kind of feel your presence, feel your heart, feel your body arrive in the body, and take 3 nice big deep breaths down into the belly. So breathe in and exhale. Hi Jolie from Arlington. Breathe in and exhale. This time feel your feet on the ground, lift your toes up and breathe in. And as you exhale, bring your toes to the ground. Great, now slightly bend your knees, give yourself a little bounce. Carol from Pengrove, I'm so glad you're here. Awesome. Now we'll just take the shoulders gently, roll them back. Oh, Mario from Croatia, nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. How awesome. Roll your shoulders back. Really feel your chest open as you bring your shoulders up, around, and back. And then as you bring your shoulders forward, really feel the back of your body open up. And just kind of take that nice and slow. Really connect in. Paul from New York, so glad you're here. And Philia from Brussels. I've got people from all over the world now. It's so exciting. I'm so glad. It's so cool to think that we're doing this all together, all over the planet, and it's different times everywhere. Everybody's at different parts of their days. And then roll your shoulders forward. Good. You can make bigger and bigger circles just to kind of create a little space. And then we'll bring our hands forward. Open up the back of the neck. And then start to kind of make some gentle sounds that'll go with the stretching. Good, and then bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers back there. Awesome. Christy from Texas, so glad you're here. So cool. Awesome. Now just kind of bounce your shoulders, just kind of loosen up. You can then do this for a couple of more seconds and then crunch the shoulders up. And on an exhale, release them. Shake it out. Do that one more time. Shoulders up. And release. Awesome. Now interlace your fingers. Hey Nancy from Berkeley, so glad you're here. Go ahead and shake your hands and loosen your jaw and just make some sound. Good. Now bring your fingers to the crease to the top of your nose and give yourself a little face massage. This is just a morning wake up. Morning, morning, morning. We have had clear air for the last day, and it's been awesome opening up the Air app and seeing green. It's like the first time in a while, and so it feels good to breathe some fresh air. hi on Periscope there. Let's see, we've got Siam and Shemgo. So glad you're here. Hopefully you're doing well today. Oh, and go ahead and yawn. Good. One more yawn. You could do a glissando while you're doing it. Good. Now hum and chew. Now go meow 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 meow. Yep, clean air and fog. In fact, I looked outside today and I think it actually may have rained last night a little bit. It was so awesome. Yeah, Jolie, I was talking to somebody. Jolie was saying on the news that it was reported that DC can see the smoke from California for the past 2 days. I was talking to somebody in Delaware the other day, and yeah, she was saying that she could, it was like you could see the smoke from California. So that's crazy. We're all in this together. This is just proof that we're all in this together. So hum and chew. Great, now go ahead and stretch your tongue out. And then up. Notice I'm taking a nice big deep breath in when I do that and releasing it. And then roll your tongue on the inside of your mouth. Good, now we'll just do some nice gentle horse lips. If you have problems doing horse lips, you can put your fingers on your cheeks and that should loosen up your lips. You can also like, one thing I like to do is kind of lean forward, put your lips as loose as they'll go, and then shake your head and just kind of feel that looseness, feel what that's like. And then with that sort of loose feeling, go ahead and do a nice big deep breath in and then release on a horse lips without any sound. And what I notice is that the looseness is important, but then there's also this tension in it that needs to be there in order to really make the horse lips active. So for me, this is like one of the main things about singing is the relaxed tension. So how can you have a little bit of focus and tension in your formation of your lips with also looseness to be able to get them rolling. So breathe in. Good, now add a glissando to that. Good, now check in with the neck, see if you're holding in your neck. And if you are, really try to loosen up, really feel the looseness in the back of the neck. In fact, you can do some sort of figure eights with the neck is a really nice way to stretch it out. Good, and again. Now go, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just a nice gentle release. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then maybe from the bottom up. Yeah, 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 yeah. And just play around a little bit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you can change the vowel. Yay, 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 yay. All the while checking in with your neck, checking in with your throat, checking in with your shoulders and your arms, making sure you're not tightening up too much. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yo, 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 you. Really think about now kind of putting the sound in the front of your mask, maybe even a little bit nasal, just to kind of play around and get some resonance rolling. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you take it a little higher and make it even a little more buzzy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 and then turn it into a yawn. Awesome. Now we're going to go into some notes. Oh, wow, this feels so good. Every time, it just feels good. Singing. I love it. So we'll start. Actually, let's start by making a sound and getting the resonance right in the front of your lips. Ma me mi mo mu maya is what we're gonna do. We'll just go up. So let's start there. Ma me mi mo mu maya. 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 Good, now just release on a glissando. And then we'll keep going. Ma me mi mo mu maya. 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 Now release on a glissando. And then hum and chew. Nyan, 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 nyan. Just make some sounds. Let's just like play around and be relaxed today. Nyan, 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 nyan. You can swallow a little bit. Again, early in the morning, I find it's important to be relaxed in these warm-ups. And not to be super pushy or loud, but just to recognize that I know for some of you it's a lot later, especially feeling on Brussels. It's quite later. But for those of you who are warming up in the morning with me, it's good to recognize that your body's still waking up, and that, you know, being gentle is really important. And I would say actually no matter what time of the day, when you're warming up your voice, you don't want to push it too hard. So now let's go ahead and do some horse slips. So again, and we'll do arpeggios into an ah. So it'll go. Now let's switch it up a little bit. Ya 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 ya. 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 Great, now take a glissando. And in a chew. now from this place, we're going to go into the whiny puppy exercise. So just a little to kind of warm up the mixed tone, the transition between the chest voice and the head voice. It's kind of like this. Just try that. And then what we'll do is we'll start with like 3. So we'll take a 1, 2, 3 and into a glissando, okay? And you will go into your chest voice, so we'll start kind of in the sort of falsetto or chest voice, head voice area, and then we'll hopefully end up in our chest voice without too much of a break or a stop in the voice. So good, again. For me, what I'm noticing is that there is a spot where I do have to very consciously switch my register. And I think what's okay to do, especially when exercising and discovering, is to slow down and to find that spot and to kind of imagine it being a smoother transition. And I mean, that's the thing about singing, right? Like, we can't go in and be like, gotta do this little do. Like, you can't see it. You have to imagine it. You have to be really in tune with your inner camera, and you can imagine a nice smooth transition. So try that again. And one more time. Now stretch out the jaw again. Great, and then we'll do a little just resonance practice. So it'll be, so the sound is, it's like an NG sound, and then we can open up into an ah, so we'll just do a fifth. Be gentle as you're going up. Last one. Great, now take a glissando. Oh, nice gentle glissando. I'm drinking me some throat coat tea with the lemon echinacea version. It's the best. And I find it also very helpful for singing. Imagine that, throat coat being helpful for singing. Who would have thunk? Cool. So I want to do one more exercise, which is just on the word ya. So it's just, well, I guess I'll just sing it and you can just sing it with me or after me. Ya, ya. This is something we've done with Svetanka Vadimezova, who's an amazing, amazing Bulgarian teacher and singer who lives in Los Angeles. She teaches at UCLA. She's amazing, and she's one of the best choral directors and amazing Bulgarian vocalist and tambura player and piano player and just everything. Anyway, she has this great exercise, which I really love for warming up. It's really, there's actually 3 parts to it. We're just going to do the middle part for now. But it's a really nice choral exercise. So there's a bottom and a top part. So, ya, as we're doing this, what I'm noticing is I get this like kind of crunchy face thing situation. So I'm gonna try to think about how I can relax my forehead and kind of relax, again, continually relax my neck and that kind of thing. So I offer that to you. Yeah. Okay, if you do want to sing in harmony, I'll tell you what the harmony parts are because it's actually kind of rad. So the first harmony part is it's just a scale, so it's just yeah, and then you end on the tonic. So that's the bottom part, and then the top part is yeah. So you just, and then you hold that out all the way to the end. So you just go to the top note and hold. Hope that makes sense, and if not, come back next time and we'll keep doing it. So I'm going to do the what's called the middle part, and you can sing whichever harmony part you'd like. Last one. Awesome. Glissando. Work into a yawn. Yawning is really good for relaxing the back of the throat. Glissando is also really good for relaxing the throat and kind of giving your voice a little bit of a break. I also want to just speak quickly about talking. And this is, I think, important, especially right now when a lot of people are on a lot of video calls or having to maybe talk more than before shelter-in-place time and talk in different ways. And I've noticed that for me, as I'm on many calls in a day, my voice starts to get a little tired, a little scratchy, a little low. And so I want you to think about, as you're going through your week, just kind of try to notice how you're talking. And even just then, like, I kind of dropped into this vocal fry, talking. And like, that is a really not great habit for keeping a healthy voice. So what I like to think about is a nice up placement. And not that you need to... Oh, sweet. Christy, we just unblocked her left ear on that last one. See, singing does it all. It's a multi-use tool. And Nancy, totally, that one was great for good breath. Pal or Ophelia, I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. I'm still looking like I'm live on other platforms. You're on YouTube. I'm not sure what's happening. So, ooh. Anyways, I'm gonna just keep going. To say that, let me just do a quick little technical check. Anyways, I guess I'm just trying to point out that building awareness throughout the week is a really important thing, not just when you're in this sort of singing activity, but also you can be sort of thinking about vocal technique throughout the week and throughout every interaction that you have. And what I like to think about is kind of that upward placement, you know? So I really, if I'm doing well with my speaking voice, it's kind of resonating up in the mask, which is where, you know, we've been talking about how to resonate, how to get the best resonant sound. So Just something to think about. Also, if you wanted to, at an end of a meeting, just like a gentle glissando can really help kind of cool down the vocal cords. Okay, great. So now we're just going to sing, to take us out, we're going to sing dragano dragancice, and we'll start here. For those of you who want to sing a high drone, it's just dragano dragancice, excuse me, and then the low drone, dragano dragancice. Awesome. Okay, great. So here we go. I'll sing the melody. You sing whatever part you want. Dragano dragancice. Let's try that again. I want you to think about taking a nice big deep breath into your belly. In fact, why don't we push the air out and then relax the air in. One more time, push the air out, relax it in. And then think about your neck being nice and loose. The reason I'm doing this is I was noticing myself not paying attention too much. Here we go. So breathe in. Dragano dragancice. 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 Don't forget to have that upward trajectory. Dragano dragancice. Awesome. Now do a glissando. Oh, roll your shoulders back. Let's just take a second. Check in. Take a couple nice big deep breaths in. And exhale. Good. And inhale. And exhale. Notice how you feel. Notice if you feel better than you did when you started. I know I do. And yeah, again, thank you so much for being here. I say this every week, but this really, really, really does bring me so much joy and so much groundedness and focus during this very odd time of living. And I'm so grateful to all of you for being here. I have an online course on unleashyourvoice.me. There's a one-time purchase of $97 or $15 a month charge. I'm going to be starting to do a monthly live vocal workshop on Zoom, where I'll teach a song. So if you're interested in that, you can buy the course and get into that Zoom thing for free. It'll also just be $20, or nobody turned away for lack of funds, because I want singing to be accessible to everybody. And I just want to thank you all so much for your presence, and I want to thank everybody who's ever taught me a song and who's ever shared their skill with me, so that I can also learn and share my skills with other people. Just I hope you have a great weekend and a great day, and take good care, and try to remember to keep good vocal technique when you're having your video conferences, because it's very important. We need to protect our voices. We need to protect our our expressive tools, because that's what we need right now. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on Monday at 9:30. Bye.